outstanding Tigers looking to play spoiler as they take on the Arkansas Razorbacks. And there you see the Tigers.
They do it for the first time today.
Auburn in the man-to-man. Payne got free from Clark on the baseline and makes an acrobatic. Coach, the Razorbacks have won 3 of 4 as Kenny Gabriel is called for the foul, and Marcus Britt. Wallace against Britt. That's a pretty drive.
Nice job by Wallace that time. You've seen what the game plan is.
Wallace also leads the league with almost 2 steals per game. Here's Clark off the bounce. He has gotten so much better, Will, at being able to create. Clark way out. That, my friend, answers your question about how far the Bigs have to go out on him.
Well, the thing is, I'm sure like pitchers, he ices that thing down after every game.
Nice feed and a nice catch by Glenn Bryant. Pretty play from the Arkansas Bigs.
Deciphering a good shot and an open shot. He's forced a couple shots here early.
Powell got a hand on it, and Gabriel, though, with the finish.
But a nice job by Gabriel.
Denson with the defensive pressure on Clark. Tough spin move on the baseline. Wow, what a shot by Rodney Clark. Impact performance. Johnson open on the inbounds.
Well, that's just a total breakdown.
How about that? Nobles with a tough turn. Boy, Arkansas doesn't have a lot of field goals today.
Over Alabama. A lot of people in this state like what Tony Barbee's doing here.
Sanchez up and under, and he gets the roll.
But that's where guys like
Gabriel between 3 defenders. Wow.
On the other end of the floor, Chubb saw that ball coming off, but unfortunately for him.
Coach, who works with the Bigs. Wow. Are you kidding me? Ernest. Britt, nice job of reading the defense. That is the first good of the first half. Nobles had it knocked away. Bad look. Wallace. Oh, is that a goaltend? Mike Nance is saying he couldn't see it. He got some help from Joe Lindsay, and I think that's a good call.
That's just a mistake by Arkansas, though. Why would you even think?
Good defense by Auburn here early in the second half. And that's got to make Marcus Britt feel good after that goaltend to end the half. He gets the first bucket of the second half.
The intensity that Arkansas has shown in this game coming off that big win against Kentucky.
Peterson. That's a big bucket, not only for the Razorbacks, but for Jeff Peterson.
Running the offense, running some time off the clock for Alabama.
He got it right there off the kick out from Britt. And that's exactly what you're talking about. Be a little patient, and you get a little better look.
But it's the penetration that collapses the defense and allows Rodney Clark to not only catch, but set his feet, then rise up and knock it down.
Denson gets free inside.
Nice job that time.
Another bad play by Nobles. Langford can't convert, but Ross is there with a stick back.
And finally,
thrown away. Here's Denson.
now all of a sudden you're starting to see Auburn convert their turnovers into points. This is not something that I've seen. I did the Alabama-Auburn game on Wednesday, and they had the same problem. They created turnovers, but they couldn't capitalize. Now here in the second half, they're starting to change things around.
Oh, what a tough shot by Rodney Clark. That stops a 6-0. Rolls had been Trey's. Ross with a step back. Wow, where did that come from?
Well, we've seen an offensive explosion from the Auburn Tigers, but on offense, they have trouble to score, and one of the reasons why, as good as Ross is, he just doesn't have that ability to get by that defender.
Clark. That's what big-time players on teams do, and Tony Barbee takes another timeout earlier.
But this is what Auburn does. They find ways to stay.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. position and got it to go as Johnson had to back off with the 4 fouls.
And probably the best thing.
Boy, that's a pretty pull-up.
30-second timeout.
Tough. They were on the air. Thought people were throwing money on the court. Ross got the deep 3 to go. Wow. And Sanchez gets it to go.
I mean, just look at the faces of all the Auburn players, especially Denson. He stepped up with 10 big points in this game, and this is what you ask from a team.
Look at Gabriel. That's the second big 3 in as many trips from that spot.
What gives coaches gray hair?
Or no hair. Chop up and over Sanchez. And it's a 1-possession game. Inside off the set play, Kenny Gabriel. He ties things with has it working against Wallace. Denson guards Clark. They try to run him off a screen. Inside! What a feed! Great read as Delvon Johnson got the jam. Here comes Auburn. Wallace!
But this basically what you saw right here is in a nutshell has been what's happened. Tony Barbee and the Auburn Tigers. They've been in the game, but unable to complete and finish. At that time on that play, you saw Gabriel decided to run out and try to double team Rodney Clark, and he leaves Dan Noble wide open at the basket.
Let me say this, Will. I was pretty hard down the stretch on Julysses Nobles. He made some tough reads, but he made the right one here, delivering a perfect pass, and Delvon Johnson in there